I think I'm live. Hey, everybody. How's everybody doing? How are things out there on this Thursday night? Hopefully, you didn't get a ton of snow like we did last night. It is crazy. We broke all kinds of. Well, we broke the average, anyways. We got pelted here heavily yesterday. They sent everybody home early, so hopefully you're not all suffering this shitty weather. But I tell you honestly, man, I'm pretty fed up. I've had my fill of winter, man. I'm really done with winter. It's just been an absolutely shitty winter. Anyway, but let's make this uh not a bitch fest. Let's talk some positive stuff. Let's talk some guitars and let's talk some music. So let's see what we got in the house here. There's 18 people in here already. Let me see what we got. We got Ron Limber. Ron, welcome. Simon Bradbury, give a thumbs up. Thanks for that, Simon. He's got to go. He's knackered. Simon is in the UK. Okay, thanks for popping in, Simon. Appreciate that. R2R3, hey buddy, how are you, man? Hopefully you're not getting a whack load of snow in Chicago. B.A. Mozzie, welcome. Hey, Soda Pop, how are you? Dwayne Doucette, hope you're doing okay there, buddy. Who else we got? Marsman. Hey, Brian Cote, how are you? That cuts into the show budget if I have to wear pants, R2. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so how's everyone doing? I tell you guys, this is getting a little bit crazy. I've been getting daily, it seems. I don't know if anyone out there that's in the chat right now gigs, but holy crap, are they coming in? We had a couple lined up, and now I'm doing like 4 in a row, like every weekend, and I think there may be a 5th one coming. So it's going to be a really, really busy time. And I really don't like doing it in the wintertime, but I know it's, you don't really want to complain, but it's, wow, it's nuts. And then St. Patty's Day weekend, we just got another one. So now we're doing the St. Patty's Day on the Sunday and then a gig somewhere else on the Saturday. So it's really, really picking up. So it's like complaining about your taxes. They're making too much money and paying taxes, I know, but I just hope I can keep up with it all, man. Wow, man, we're up to 31 people, so I'm sure I'm missing a whole whack. Let me refresh this chat and see who else we got in here. Oh yeah, a whole bunch of new people popped in. Hey Broxel, how are you? Broken Chains, welcome. Paul Lou, nice to see you. Ron Gillespie is in the house. Yes, you are. Okay, Braxel, how are you? Gary Holt, how's it going? Hey, Hack, I'm listening while sandblast some parts. Okay, good to know, man. Dennis Bro, welcome. Pork Chop SRV, how are you? David Ennis, how you doing, buddy? Chuck Clark, welcome. Hand 36 Solo, Jimmy T, Jason Dye, Zip Fix Guitars, ChickNGuitars. I missed the story. Did you get rid of the Firebird? Okay, I'll talk a little bit about that. Ivan Carter, hey all. Guitar Hack saw the Firebird video and heard the Tommy Two-Tone song. Nice. Was that you? Somebody was requesting Tommy Two-Tone and asking me if I play it. So I thought, well, I'm going to shoot the video. What the hell? I'll do the Tommy Two-Tone song. So, yeah. Okay, no worries, Jason Wade. Thanks for being here, buddy. Who else we got? Ron Gillespie. Yeah, Ron Gillespie. Don't get me wrong, buddy. Like I said, it's like complaining about the taxes when you win the lottery. I mean, it's just crazy. We have a general rule. We don't want to gig it in the wintertime, and here in Toronto, wintertime is like shit. It doesn't start getting decent here until you're lucky if you're end of April, and we're going to be doing a whole whack of shows even before we get that far. So. It is a good problem to have, though. It is. Stephen S., welcome. How are you? Hey, Brad Miller. Oh, speaking of Brad Miller, we have an unboxing, folks. There will be an unboxing happening in a little bit here, thanks to Brad Miller. I'll get into that also in a second. Hey, Riccatello. Surf's up in San Diego. Yeah, rub it in, buddy. Why don't you, Rick? Yeah, no surf here, my friend. Yeah, it's surf, but it's frozen. Oh, that was you. I Rock the Blues. Okay, so I did that for you, buddy. Hope you enjoyed that. Oh, Oh, Braxel is asking, you guys think the HX Stomp is any good? I heard it tone sucks your sound. Anyone know? Braxel, unfortunately, man, I am as old school as you can get. I don't use any of that stuff. I'm not a Kemper guy, Line 6 guy, HX Stomp guy. I'm all pedals. So, but if anyone here in the chat uses an HX Stomp, please throw in your words and let Braxel know what you think. Ron Gillespie, what kind of equipment or how many guitars do you like to take to these gigs? I like keeping it simple. Yeah, Ron. I take, well, obviously one guitar. I will take a second guitar if it's sort of like a more, or like a, I don't know, higher profile gig, if that makes any sense. Usually I'll just take the one. As far as keeping it simple, I'm either taking a cab and a head or just a combo. It really depends on the size of the venue. I did my first. Well, you know what? I was thinking about that. Last weekend wasn't really my first gig of the year because I did play New Year's, so I kind of spilled over into 2019. But for that gig, because it was a relatively small place, I just did the combo for that one. But that's usually what I do, buddy. And of course my pedal board, right? And I was talking to, if anybody watched, didn't catch that chat I did with Dave from Dave's Guitar Channel on Tuesday, check that out. That was a lot of fun. Dave and I will be doing that again. And on that chat, we were talking about pedals and boards and that. And I'm up to 12 right now. I've got 12 pedals on my board, and believe it or not, I actually use them all. Gig in the winter because everyone is inside. You know what, Dennis? That's an interesting comment, buddy. Like, the bars are actually busier in the winter because that reason, right? Everybody's kind of, just going to work, going home, and then on the Friday night and on the Saturday night they want to go. So the bars actually do a little bit better business in the wintertime. But it's just, man, like, lugging your shit, in the cold, and I mean, I'm not a young guy anymore, so for me that's a little bit of a pain in the ass. But it usually all goes away as soon as I start hitting chords and people are up and dancing. It kind of makes up for it. Let me make sure I'm not missing anything here. Okay. Hey, Vinny 5150, welcome, man. Ron Gillespie, you're in Detroit. Yeah, man, your winters are as bad as ours. James Severin, welcome, man. Sick today. Yeah, Brian, I'm still just have the remnants of a cold. I'm actually feeling a lot better last day or two. And that gig I did on Saturday, I was pretty sick. And I wasn't really feeling up for it. Plus, I worked all day that Saturday, but I was saying that, I did went live a little bit from the gig, and I'll tell you, when you're wearing a Les Paul and you're playing through a Marshall and it's sounding good, man, that's the best medicine there is. I was feeling pretty good, and the crowd reaction too was really helping. Guitar Hack, I ordered a Gibson. Get the hell out of here. R2R3, man, you ordered a Gibson? Right on, buddy. That's awesome. Can't wait to play it. I can't wait to see it, man. When you get that guitar, man, you got to shoot a vid. I want to see the unboxing. I want to see tones. I want to hear tones. And you on a Gibson, man, that thing is going to smoke. I am really looking forward to that, buddy. Post that, man. I want to see that. Brian Cody, I hope you feel better, Brian. Michael B, welcome, man. How are you? Quick hello rehearsals. Yeah, good luck with the rehearsals, buddy. And good luck with your first gig. I know it's coming up real quick. Are we allowed to put links in the channel? Braxel, what links did you want to put up, man? It all depends, really, I guess. Blues Boy Kentucky, how are you? Brad Miller. Brad Miller has an HX Stomp, so he can help you out. Who else we got? Jason Dye. I have 0 pedals. Oh, it's fine. It's not for everybody, right? It's just because I play in a cover band and I got to cover a lot of sonic territory. So I do need my pedals. Hey, Scott Nickerson, welcome. Okay. Jason Dye, that's what. Oh, that's why. Okay, use that. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah. Oh, oh, you're in Houston, Pork Chop SRV, so it's hot all year round. Yeah. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, man. Yeah. Broxel, I like. Sorry, I missed that. Oh, Todd, me too. Oh, sorry, ZipFix, me too. 2 guitars, combo amp, and a pedal board. Yeah, that pretty much does most of the gigs, unless it's a bigger place. Then I gotta go. I gotta go cab and head. Yeah. I'd like to link the video of the custom Les Paul I bought. Oh yeah, go for it, buddy. Yeah, go for it. Okay, yeah. Hey, Brian Stewart, welcome. Okay, let me. Okay, there's the link for Broxel if you want to check it out. What kind of Les Paul locking nut? The 29 that they showed at NAMM? Locking nut. I've got locking tuners. I don't know what you mean by locking nut. On a Les Paul? I'm not sure what you mean there, Ron. If you want to elaborate. Yeah, I can see the link, Broxel. I just revealed it, so it was hidden, and I just revealed it. Yeah. So I never. Okay, Brad Miller goes direct from his amp. So I've never done it doing bypass. There's a guy has a bunch of videos. Yeah, there's a whole whack of stuff on HX Stomp. If you're into that sort of thing, what I would highly recommend is EVH and Gear TV. He does shows that are exclusively, um, all based on like helixes and HX stomps. And then Chad Boston is another guy you might want to check out because those guys are right into that stuff. You know, RJ the Mad One, how are you? Oh, I think he's talking to you. Okay, sorry, sorry or two. I got that guitar with 2,000 off. $2,000 off. Wow, man. I thought getting 700 bucks off my guitar was a big deal, but that's pretty damn good. Blues Boy Kentucky, ever played a PV Classic or Tech 21 amp looking for blues tone head to plug into my Friedman? Blues Boy Kentucky, for a very long time, I owned a PV Classic 50. So I'm familiar with the PV tone. And yes, it is very good. If you're playing blues, I would highly recommend it. PV Classics are great. They got the fake tweed, which is kind of if you're not a big deal. I don't really care about that, honestly. It's got the chicken head knobs on it. Those are great. And what's really good about the PVs too is those things are great pedal platforms if you're a pedal guy. I wish I was thinking about getting one because a PV head, just like a smaller one, like I don't know if they make a 20. I think they make either 20 or 30 watt head, and using that kind of as sort of a smaller head to take if I need it. But those are pretty cool. Craig Reckless, hey man, welcome. Oh, you got the 2018 R2R3. Okay, cool, man. Yeah, don't keep it a secret, buddy. I want to be surprised with what you got. Is it a solid color? Is it a light color? Is it a classic? Is it a standard? Just make it a surprise, man. That'd be really cool. Oh, by the way, I just want to make sure because I got the new mic here and slightly different setup. If everyone can hear me, please let me know if you can hear me okay. Because a little bit of doing a little bit of a different setup today, folks. So let me know if it's okay. Okay, Jason Dye, thanks for popping in, man. Thank you so much for coming on. Brian Stewart, I had a classic 20 and it was great. No effects loop and I had to crank it to get. Yeah, you got to crank them. Yeah, well, you've got on those amps are a little bit different because they've got instead of a gain, they got like a post and pre, right? And that's basically how your gain works. Okay, thanks. Sounds good, eh? Awesome. Hey, Dana, how are you, man? I saw your video today on the beta thing. So that's good to know, man. I've checked that out, the beta thing, a couple of times, and yeah, I don't know. It's kind of cool. It's kind of cool. We're talking about the YouTube beta, folks. If anyone's got a YouTube channel and they're gonna switch over the format and stuff like that, so sounds like you're from Canada. You need a Texas one. Stephen S., how are you? Loud and clear. Okay, well, we got 39 people. Are you all ready for an unboxing? Let me know if you're ready for an unboxing. I got this box sitting right here. You can see that. I just took the waybill off it so that I'm not revealing anybody's address. Okay, Todd's ready for an unboxing. Okay, so let's do this. So I got a message from Brad Miller asking me if I wanted another guitar. So this in this little box is a guitar. So I'm assuming it's a travel guitar because it's kind of small. So I said to him, listen, man, I got a small house. I ain't got room for another guitar. He's like, oh, this one will fit. So yeah, I get it. It's anyways. So let me open this up and show you all what Brad sent over. Just bear with me here. Okay, just opening it up here. Looks like I'm going to have to completely destroy this box. All right. Okay. Okay, send me a little note here. I'll read this later, but I really appreciate it, Brad, man. Thank you so much, buddy. Oh, that is cool, man. Look at that. Isn't that cool? Hey? It's a little card holder, Les Paul. Little speaker cut out of it. Brad, that is going on my desk tomorrow at work, man. I'm going to put that on my desk. That is so cool, man. I really appreciate that. That's beautiful, buddy. Wow, man. Thank you so much. Isn't that cool, folks? That's awesome. Thanks, buddy. That's right on. Very, very cool. Okay, let me get caught up here, folks. Okay. Janice Lala, how are you? Nice to see you. Rick Romanelli. Rick, I'm going to be sending you an email. I got something I want to chat with you about. If I don't get a chance to do it today, I'll do it maybe tomorrow. But I'm going to send you an email soon, so keep an eye out for that. Dante's BMX Capades. Okay, is that Old Man Dan? I'm pretty sure that's Old Man Dan. Yeah. Hey, Old Man Dan, how are you? Yeah, you want one of those, hey? Brad Miller's taking orders. Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, it's really neat. Nope. Oh, Brad Miller. Hey, thanks, Brad. He's in the chat. You make on a CNC machine. Wow, man. That's cool, man. I mean, you even drilled out the. Look at this. Look at the detail. I got to show this again. Look at the detail in here, folks. I mean, he's drilled out the tone and volume knobs. He's even drilled out the toggle switch and the pickups, eh? You know, and the little speaker. That's awesome, man. Really appreciate that, Brad. Dennis Bro, that's cool as where you. Dennis Bro, he made that. He made this. This is not bought, buddy. He actually made that. Marsman Katarik, are you still liking the ISP Decimator? That Donner noise killer I got for $20 is okay. Kind of a sensitive cutoff with a bit of tone change and a volume drop. Yeah, Marsman, I still do, buddy. Yeah, it's on my board. It's been on my board for, well, whenever I got it, almost a month now. Gigged with it last weekend. You don't really need it much, honestly. I mean, I used Blackie on Saturday night, so that was it's a humbucker guitar, so I didn't really need it much there. But you know, the mini hums are a little noisier, but really I need it. It's just for the P90s, and it works fine. So I haven't had any issues with it. It's a hell of a lot more than $20. So if you were to buy one, I know that. Well, here in Canada, we get hooped so bad. I mean, that thing cost me with tax almost $200. So, but I'm sure, I don't know where you are, Marsman. I think you're in the US, but for you, it'd probably be a hell of a lot cheaper than that, but more than 20 still. Yeah. Okay, Rick. Yeah. No worries, buddy. Firebird is awesome. Jeff Underwood. Yeah. Yeah. Hack got an award speech. I'd like to thank the Academy. I'd like to thank Lady Gaga for writing me that song. No award speech, buddy. Um, Yeah. Hey, Todd Flowers. Hey, man. Yeah, folks, Todd Flowers. If you're not on my Guitar Hack Facebook page, please. I have the link below. Please like that page. I'll post things on there. Stuff that I get from you folks, photos and things. And Todd Flowers sent me a photo today. He just got his Guitar Hack shirt, and he was modeling the shirt. And so I'd like to thank him so much for the support. And got a picture of Todd in his new Guitar Hack shirt and his signature pick, signature guitar pick as well. So check that out. Okay, Scott DeFuke. See, I didn't say it again, Scott. Yeah, DeFuke is here. Hey, buddy, how are you, man? HK, welcome. Nice to see you. Pork Chop SRV. Okay. Hey, Brian Cote, have you hit the 200 yet? I think last time I checked, you were still under. Guys, if you haven't subbed to Brian Cote, please do. Let's get him to 200 subs. I mean, I usually say this at some point, but we should all be subbing each other and supporting each other. We got a fantastic group of people here, fantastic channel, fantastic channels, I should say. And we should all be supporting each other and keeping this growing and positive guitar community. Okay. Yeah, so ChickNGuitars, I don't know if you're still in here. So you're asking about the Firebird. So I think everybody's kind of probably sick of me talking about it at this point. Read the chat, bro. What did I miss? What did I miss? How do you post someone's name in red? If you just put the @ symbol, it'll show up in red if it's your name. So if you want for them to see it, you just put @. It won't show up red for you. It'll show up red for them. So if you've got questions for me and you want me to see them, just put @Guitar Hack and I'll see it right away. Okay, Brian Cote hit 200. That's good, man. That's awesome. There you go. Hey, Dry Heat, man. How are you? Rick Hefner, welcome. Yeah, so if ChickNGuitars is still in here, she was asking about the Firebird. I'll keep it quick because I know everybody's sick of me talking about it. Okay, Rick Romanelli wants to stay at $3.99. Nobody sub. I can't do anything about that. I'm already sub to you, Rick. I have been for a while. So, so what happened was I have the 339. I have the Firebird. As y'all know, I posted a video earlier today. I did a full review of it, and I mentioned my thoughts on it, and you know, I really like it. It plays really, really well. I really like the tones I was getting out of it. I did some tone samples. It sounded really good. It's actually right here. I can show it to you again. And you know, the neck is really, really small. I think that neck would probably put off most people. You know, it's almost like, I don't want to say it's like a wizard neck, but it's because a wizard neck is flat and wide. So this is flat, but not as wide. You know what? Thinking about it, it kind of reminds me a bit of my Ernie Ball in terms of it's really narrow. But it's you know, it's real comfortable for me because my hands are pretty pathetic. I'm all palm and no fingers. So, but I really like the tones of it and everything else. But like, you know, my beef, I mean, I've mentioned it a bunch of times, is the thing is so damn big. I'm rehearsing on Friday night. I have a gig on Saturday, so I'll be taking it to that gig. The gig is up in it's about an hour and a half away from me, and I'm working all day Saturday. So Saturday is going to be a hell of a day for me. But anyways, but I will play it at the gig, and really that's what it comes down to. You know, if I gig with it, it's a keeper. If I don't gig with it, it stays, right, or it goes back in this case. Which I'd be real sad about, honestly, because the thing, I mean, if you saw the video, I mean, apart from my playing, but if you just listen to the tones are really, really nice on that guitar. Really, really nice. Okay, let me just see if I missed anything here in the chat. Guitar Hack, that Marshall in the background is the amp. Yeah, Broxel, that's a Marshall DSL 40. I've gigged with that thing for years. It's a great amp. I really like the Marshall DSLs. Okay, Rick, thanks for popping in, man. Take care. HK, nice one, Hack. Have you tried the EVH overdrive built-in gate? Really cool pedal, works great with stress. No, I haven't. No, the last thing I need is another overdrive. I've got 3 on my board right now, and I got another one sitting over there that's not even on my board. So I'm all maxed out with overdrives. I think I got the overdrive. If I want the EVH sound, I've got a Wampler Pinnacle, which pretty much does that. So, but thanks for the suggestion. R2R3 is subbing everyone here. That's awesome, buddy. Good stuff, man. Your sound wasn't mixed too bad in that last gig. Oh, thanks, Ron. You know what? I've been getting questions about how did you mix your sound and what did you record it with? And I'll be dead honest with you folks. What you heard, if you watch that gig, I posted not the whole gig. I just posted a few tunes. That was my guitar. You're listening to that DSL, okay, with my pedal board in front of it, and I'm playing a Les Paul. That's it. There's no mixing going on. I'm not mic'd. You're listening to that amp straight out. We do have a PA. We have powered PA speakers, okay, but and a passive monitor. But the powered PA speaker, the only thing that's coming out of those PA speakers, I kid you not, is vocals. That's it. We didn't even have monitors because this is a small place with a tiny stage. We've got stands. We threw the PA speakers on the stands behind the band. So the speakers are monitors. You can hear yourself coming from behind you, at least vocally. Okay. And that was it. We don't even mic the kick drum, nothing. So what you heard was just the raw instruments with vocals coming out of the PA speakers. That's all there was, folks. And as far as what I recorded it with, I took this phone and I leaned it up against my my pedal bag on a table on the side and just faced it towards the stage. And that's it. And that's what you heard. And surprisingly, it did not sound like complete ass. It was okay. Okay, I'm missing the chat here. Let me get caught up. Todd Flowers Guitar. My nickname is the Flow. Yeah, I get. The Dunlop came out with these flow picks, so I'm calling them my signature picks, but they aren't really. I know that. I'm just teasing you, buddy. I'm going with your flow. Let's say. Brian Stewart, ever gig with the H&K or just too much stuff? No, I do, Brian. I kind of, like I'll take the Origin and then I'll take the H&K. I kind of like flip flop between the two. If I don't feel like carrying, because the Origin is a lot bigger. It's a lot bigger head. It's not necessarily, it's not even heavier though. That's the funny part. It's just physically bigger, but it really doesn't weigh anything more than my Hughes and Kenner. That Hughes and Kenner, that little bag, that's a heavy bugger. So I just kind of like, whatever. I just flip flop them. There's no real rhyme or reason to it. It's just whatever I feel like at the time. Welcome, Rando. How are you? We got 52 people watching. This is fantastic. Thank you all so much for popping in. Okay, Jason's throwing in the links. Thanks, buddy. Yeah, Jason's throwing in the links. So if you folks in here are new or aren't aware, I sell merch, but all the proceeds of anything I sell goes to the Canadian Cancer Society. So if you're interested in some merch, as Todd Flowers earlier purchased a t-shirt, and there's a bunch of supporters in here as well. That's what I do with that merch money, and I'm just accumulating it. And once I get to a good size number, I'll be donating that. Right now, I think I'm hovering around 250 US. So I actually haven't checked in a while. So, but as of a couple weeks ago, that's where I was at. H&K, hey man, why don't you monetize this? Super chat it. H&K, a couple reasons. Number one, I couldn't if I wanted to because I don't have 1,000 subscribers, and you need 1,000 subscribers to monetize. And secondly, I don't think I will even when I hit 1,000 because I just don't want to make money from this. I know it sounds stupid, but if I or what I would do is if anyone did do super chats and all that, I would just take that money and I just keep donating it to the Canadian Cancer Society. I mean, I hate to be on a soapbox, and I'm not trying to make myself sound like an altruistic person or anything like that. But at the end of the day, anything that I make extra always goes to cancer, right? Because it's a I got a lot of passion for that cause for a number of reasons. So if I do go that route, that's probably what I would end up doing. I would just donate all the money. What else we got here? Okay. I talk and then I miss the chat. I'm so sorry, folks. Let me just get caught up here. Rando, hack, is that the old DSL? I love those. Yeah, Rando, it's the old one. It's not the CR, it's the C. And, when they came out, a lot of people bitched about them, but I've had no problem with mine. I love it. I've used it for years and years. Roland Microcube. Anyone, Dry Heat's asking if any of you guys or gals have experience with the Roland Microcube. Broxo, why are some people have the blue wrench? Those are my moderators. And I've got some awesome moderators in here. Moderators, basically, if I get a-holes that come in the chat, and I've had a few, and they've been wiped out, and they know who they are, the moderators basically wipe them out for me. Once you do these live streams, it's open to the public, so you get people that just come in and just want to basically shit on the stream and everybody in it. So that doesn't fly with me. This is a positive place, and we're talking about gear. I'm not going to entertain somebody coming in here and asking me for a sub or any of that crap. That's not how this works. This is all for the passion of music. That's what this is all about. No worries, Braxel, man. Ask any question you want, buddy. Okay. Wow, Brad Miller, I think you just found a new income stream. Everybody wants these card holders. I'll show it again in a second. Yeah, Tommy Thayer uses it. Tommy Thayer's been an H&K guy for a while. Yeah. Yeah, that's right. That's what Braxel R2R3 explained it to you well. Hey, Michael Rendon, welcome. How are you? Okay, Pork Chop SRV, thanks so much for popping in, buddy. Appreciate it. Yeah, no worries, Braxel. Appreciate it. Dennis, bro, I appreciate that, man. Thank you so much. Why don't they like your amp? Braxel, it just got a lot of bad reviews. When it came out, I think mainly it was about the speaker. People didn't like the speaker that came in it. I still have the stock speaker. It's a 7080. And I guess maybe mine got worked in enough or whatever. But I mean, if you want to hear what that thing sounds like, watch my gig from last Saturday, man. That thing was screaming. It sounds great. Oh, there you go. Anybody asking about the Microcube? Ask Janice. She's got one. Brian Stewart. Yeah, trolls. I don't want to talk too much about trolls, but I had this one troll that shit on me and then went to other streams and shit on them. And in the matter of one night, that one person got banned from 3 different chats and then changed their name and came back as a different person and also got banned from 3 different chats. So I'm just going to leave it at that. Guitar, I have the TSL that size, and the TSL is also good, man. Very good. You're not an a-hole soda. You're a good dude, buddy. Todd, I think you were one of the first guys that ever got into my sub me, so I've known you for a while, man. You're a good dude. Charles Green, what up? Hey, man. Charles Green, how are you? Jimmy T, how's it going? Send super chat to your favorite charity. Yeah, that's what if I go that route, HK, that's what I'll do, man. Okay. Yeah. Oh, Gussie Wells, welcome, man. Scott DeFuke. I finally got my guitar today. Now my fingertips and forearms are aching, but I love it, of course. Not playing for 20 years will do that. What did you get, Scott? You may have mentioned it, but I didn't catch it, buddy. Did your groupie lady buy you a cigar after? HK, no, she didn't, man. You know what? That groupie lady, I don't know if again, I keep going back to the video, but if you saw the video there, I did a solo, big extended solo. I think it was Rockin' the Free World. And they were announcing the guys in the band, and she's standing in front of me kind of like this. I found out today that I knew from the gig that she knocked the mic stand twice and bashed our singer in the face. And then today he's talking to me, and he's got a ding in the back of his neck, and the binding on his neck at around the 14th front got crushed. And I'm thinking, man, did that happen at the gig? And that was his Les Paul Standard. So there you go, folks. If you got a nice guitar, you don't want to take it to a gig because these rowdy people will mess up your shit. Okay? There you go. There's your proof. Okay, thanks, Braxel. Thanks for checking it out, man. Dennis Bro, yeah, but it's in the top 2 selling combos, the DSL 40. Yeah, they're the top 2 selling. Yeah, they are. But still, the DSL 40, the original, did get bad reviews. If you go back and check it out, you'll hear them bitching about the speaker that came in it. The reclining rocker rocks. Yeah, exactly. I rock the blues guitar rack. I have the older DSL 40 like you do. I hit 4 in the volume and the amp changes character. Yeah, it really opens up. Yeah, when I run that thing and it sounds good, I'm usually at about 5. I think I was at 5. I had the gain. Oh, I had the gain probably at around 1 o'clock, and I had the volume up around 5, and it was singing. Yeah, the wrench is to hit you over the head with. Exactly, man. Hey, you figured out to record more than 8 bars. Yeah. Yeah, I'm still learning my way through this software too, buddy. Couldn't figure out how to record. Hey, Charlie S., welcome if I haven't said hello to you. Dale Palmer, hey. Welcome, Dale Palmer. Thanks for popping in. Okay. Ivan Carter, thanks so much for coming in. Hey, Mitch Heyman is here. Hey, Mitch, how are you, man? Thank you all for popping in. We got 54 people watching. This is fantastic. It was great. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, cool. Thank you all so much. Yeah, so like I said, I got again today I got another gig. I'm going to be gigging a lot. You know what? Let me put this out there. I was thinking about talking about this earlier. These Thursday night shows, I might stop doing them. And maybe finding an alternate day. I don't know. I got to find another day that doesn't have a lot of people going live. Yeah, YMCA. I do like doing the solo shows, and I like doing the guest shows. I got a lot of guests lined up. Actually, I'm good with guests probably right through to the end of March. Oh, by the way, speaking of guests, I have Eric from EVH and Gear TV coming on, but not on Tuesday. He's going to be on Monday at what is it? At 9 o'clock. I'm doing a 9 o'clock show. That way, I don't want to interfere with Brian Cote because he does this ramble thing at 7:30. So at 9 o'clock on Monday, I'll be on with Eric from EVH and Gear TV. Yeah, I know, Brian. I was thinking about you, buddy. That's why I'm doing it at 9. So hopefully you'll be wrapped up by 9. I don't want to step on your toes. Yeah. Last night was dead for life. Yeah, I rock the blues. I can't do Wednesdays though. I was home last night, but that's rare because that's my rehearsal. That's my rehearsal day. So I can't do Wednesdays. But yeah, I'm gonna have to find another time. I'm actually thinking about doing Sundays because I usually do. And speaking of Eric, he just commented on one of my photos. He's such a good dude. I'm thinking about like I do these after gig hangover things, and maybe. Oh, thanks, Nathan Madden. Nathan Madden official page. Thank you so much, buddy. Appreciate that. Thanks, Rick. Take care, buddy. Brian and Hack overload. Yeah, it's gonna be overloaded on Monday. Yeah. Um, but yeah, I do these after gig hangovers, so I may just go with that. And I might do those and maybe not do the Thursdays. Because I get home late from Thursday and it's kind of a rush. Oh, Time Has Been Kind is here. I didn't see him. Oh, Mark Wade, his time has been kind. Hey, buddy, how are you? Sorry about that. Um, so yeah, I might do that and not do the Thursdays because the Thursdays my schedule. I get home late. I got a half smoked cigar that I got to get back to when this is over with. I didn't even have time to finish my smoke. I got smoking tequila waiting for me. So I just don't like to be rushed because I do want to be able to play some guitar and stuff, and I never have enough time to set all that up for you folks on a Thursday. So I think I may switch over to Sundays, and I know Sundays a lot of I know Pete Thorne goes on at 3. Dave Byron often does things on Sunday, so I'll have to try to find a time that nobody else is on Sunday and do the after gig, because I like doing the after gig thing, and I think you guys dig it too. Just talking about the show and everything else, and kind of letting you know what happened, and the adventures of being out there in the trenches, so to speak. So yeah, okay. I missed. World needs. Oh, James Severn, go easy, buddy. I'm not nothing special here, man. Just a regular dude. Wednesdays. Oh, cool. Paul Lou practices Wednesdays too. There you go, man. There you go. I'm just catching up here. Okay, thanks, HK. Gary Holt. I had a nice Cuban with Gary Kramer a couple weeks ago. Yeah. Gary Holt. I had Dave Levine from Dave's Guitar Channel on the show on Tuesday, and he knows Gary Kramer as well. So he was actually talking to me a lot about Gary Kramer. What you guys might not know is after that show on Tuesday, Dave and I were online until about 11:30 that night, and Dave was showing me guitar shit. If you can believe that. That guy's such a monster player and such a super guy. Yeah, yeah. Let me just get caught up here, folks. Okay. Got a Cuban. Yeah, smoking tequila. What are you doing here? Yeah. I got to get back to that, Brian. Okay, after gig stuff is cool. Okay, so yeah, Brian digs that. I think that's what I might go to, folks. You haven't lived until you've had a Cuban. Roll you a Cuban while you wait. Key West. I did that, Brian. I go to Cuba. I've been to Cuba probably over a dozen times, and I may go again this year. So, Gap Lover, welcome. Try Friday at 5. Go host. Yeah, go head to head with Phil McKnight. Sure. Oh, by the way, I never announced this, folks. And Brian Stewart is in the house. If you're not aware, Phil McKnight has a shout outs page for YouTube channels, and your own your local guitar hack just made the cut. So I am now on Phil McKnight's shout outs page for his YouTube channels as of probably a week ago, 2 weeks ago. And I'm in contact with Phil McKnight, so I'm kind of keeping my fingers crossed. That may happen, folks. That may happen. Just keep your fingers crossed for the hack, okay? Thrash Metal Hack. The Firebird vid is way cool. I got the manual for my PV that tells about the pickups and how to truss. Oh, cool, man. Thanks, Thrash. Move this thing to the lounge, G-Hack. Yeah, if I do the after gig shows, I probably will be in the lounge fighting off bears with my axe. Yeah. Talk about a cliffhanger. Yeah, come watch as Hack beats off bears with his axe after a gig. That'll get him watching. Okay, HK, welcome. Jesus. Thanks for popping in. Appreciate it. Hey, did you buy anything? Okay. You're all talking to each other. That's cool. You should go outside and cook a ribeye in the snow. Yeah. Yeah. I like the Hack Shack. Yeah, a lot of people like that Hack Shack, man. I can't go to Cuba. It's against the law. I know, Brian. Yeah. Well, that's one advantage we Canadians have. We can go to Cuba. Hack Shack, Hack Shack. Yeah, yeah. We'll do it in the Hack Shack as long as my internet holds up, and surprisingly, it's been holding up there. Yeah, thank you so much, Jason Wade. Yeah, I got in touch with I think it's Mike that works for Phil and said, "Hey, how do you get on the shoutouts page?" And I sent him a link, and they approved my channel, so that was kind of cool. I should be on Phil McKnight. You're looking at what I just cracked 500 subs like a week and a half ago, and Phil's got, I don't know, is he at 200,000 yet or some ridiculous number? That's never going to happen, Dennis, bro. I'd be lucky if I got him on my show. Never mind. Okay. Yeah, Brian Stewart. Yeah, man. Anybody can get on it. You know, if you're interested in getting on Phil's shoutouts page, just send him an email. That's all I did. Send him an email. Okay, let me get caught up. Brian Stewart, he's at 203,000. Okay, I wasn't that far off. Showman Blues, hey buddy, how are you? Guitar Hack, that Dancing Queen from your last gig, knocking your mic into your binding on your black LP might get you into a Harley Benton for the bar gigs. No, it wasn't my guitar, Marsman. It was the singer's guitar. He was the one I was getting pelted with the mic stand. I did not sing that show. I normally sing. I was actually supposed to do my first lead vocal at that gig, but like I said, I was really sick, so I didn't do it. I'll see if I post a vid. I might do my singing debut this Saturday if my voice is good on Friday. I will. I do lead vocal on the cult song "She Sells Sanctuary." I play that and sing it. So if I do it, maybe we'll record it. And I'll post that. But it wasn't me. I didn't have a mic in front of me. It was a singer, and she kept knocking the mic. And what he didn't realize until today was the mic not only hit him in the face, but actually bashed the binding on his guitar. So his guitar's got some damage now, and it's a relatively new standard. The Blackie that I use, I don't have it here as it's in the case, but the Blackie that I use, my Les Paul standard, is used. It's a 2005. It's beat to shit already. So that's one of the reasons why I use it at gigs. That and the fact that it sounds freaking amazing. Yeah, no, Harley Benton's. I don't know if I've never tried a Harley Benton, so I can't say good or bad about it. But everyone that has one seems to say it's a really good instrument. We're 500 club. I made it yesterday. At this rate, only 9. Hey, congratulations, Thrash! You made the 500, buddy. Thrash, I've been sub to you for a long time, man. Gussie Wells Guitar Hack, your channel is cool enough for me. Oh, I appreciate that, Gussie. Appreciate. There he is. EVH and Gear TV. Howdy, Guitar Hack and friends. So, Eric, I was just mentioning to the folks, we're doing a show with you on Monday at 9 p.m. So, if you're interested at all in AVH and Gear TV, if you watch his channel, you know he's got some fantastic content. Check him out, sub him, and check out the show. It should be really cool. For once, I'm going to have EVH on the other side of the chair, so we'll see how that goes. On the other end of the questions, I should say. I don't need a shout out because my channel. Yeah, you know what? Even when you're lying on your back, Soda Pop, you still blow me away on the guitar, so I wouldn't be too hard on yourself, man. You guys have a fun set list from what I've heard. Yeah, it's pretty good, Brian. That was the third set. The third set we kind of go for, we kind of go for broke, the crazy guitar solos and all that kind of stuff. But it's not nearly as heavy as the stuff I play with Rebel Charm. I much prefer that material because I'm more of a rock guy, than a pop guy, if that makes any sense. All right, let me get caught up here. Yeah, thanks, Jason. Yeah, check out my video, folks. I posted it today. If anyone is at all interested in a Firebird, and believe me, I never was. This completely came out of the blue, came out of my radar. This was in a matter of 2 weeks. I think Dave R's Guitar is the one who planted the seed because he posted a vid and I saw his, and it, you know how it is, right? You get something percolating in the back of your head and then it slowly moves forward, and then all of a sudden it's like, man, I want to check that thing out. That thing looks so cool. So I'm talking about in a matter of 2 weeks, I went from never at all having a Firebird in my radar to picking up a Firebird. So, and actually it's funny because I don't know if EJ's in here. I haven't seen EJ, but apparently EJ just bought one today. So I'm at fault for that, partially anyway. But yeah, like if you're thinking about a Firebird, check out my video and see, maybe it's something that is not on your radar that, might fill a gap that you may want, that you may have, right? Burnout on Harley Benton and John Mayer, yeah. Yeah, Eric, I'm looking forward to that, man. That's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be epic. Yes. Wizard One Music, welcome, buddy. How are you? Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thanks for popping in, man. Thanks for subbing. Again, I appreciate all you guys, all the subs I have, people that watch my mug regularly. It's so much fun. That's why I love doing this, man. I love the interaction. I love talking to you folks, seeing what you're up, what you're all up to, sharing information, talking about gear, just just sharing the love of music and playing, man. It's great. I don't even put out content, but I got subs. That's bro. Yeah. Brian Stewart's got 117 subs. Hey man, sub Brian Stewart. He's got some awesome vids, man. He gets gear that'll make your eyes pop out, man. Check him out. He's got some good stuff. Okay, later, Janice. Thanks for popping in. You don't upload. Yeah. Guitar Hack took me 10 years to get 200 subs. In 15 years, I should have 500 subs, and I'll be 78 years old. Yeah. Yeah. I hear you, man. I hear you, Mitch. Okay, and of course the chat had to jump on me. Okay, here we go. Marsman, looking forward to that chat Monday. Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to that. Oh, thanks so much. Thanks so much, Eric. I hope you enjoyed that vid. I was trying to make it semi-professional with my limited resources. Brian Stewart, my SG feels longer than my Les Paul. How much? I was saying this earlier. Yeah, the Firebird is real similar to the SG. It feels maybe I don't know. I don't think I notice a big difference as far as lengthwise, but it is long, both of them compared to the Les Paul, right? Because the neck literally starts at the body and then comes out. So they feel kind of similar in that regard. The difference, the main difference, is the actual body of the guitar. I mean, a Firebird body is massive, whereas an SG is nice and small, right? So in that regard, I don't think it feels that much different. Hey, Absolute Mayhem, welcome, buddy. How are you? I Rock the Blues. Yeah, it's mini humbuckers. And the funny thing is, they're mini humbuckers in the Firebird, and they're ceramics. And I'm typically not a fan of ceramics. If you've watched my show, you know that I don't like hot pickups. But they actually sound really good, and I think it's because they're minis. I think the mini humbucker, the fact that they're smaller pickups, makes a big difference. Okay, let me get caught up here. Can a guy with the broken guitar? No. You can't really fix the binding on a neck without replacing the binding. So, Braxel, I think those are just going to be war wounds that he has to get used to on that guitar. Okay, let me get caught up. Yeah, poor EJ killed by gas. And the guitar pit is in the house. Hey, buddy. Thanks for popping in. Okay, Dale Palmer. Yeah, man, check out a Firebird. You might like it. Marsman thought the Firebird sounded fantastic. I do too. I think it sounds really, really good. It's a different animal, man. It does not sound like an SG. It does not sound like a Les Paul. It is a different beast. So I kind of like that. Consider swapping with Duncan's A2 or hit up. I don't know. I kind of like the sound of it with the minis, Gussie. Hey, 802 Blues, welcome, man. Thanks for popping in. Vinum does custom wines. Yeah, I like the sound of the mini humbuckers, Gussie. But thanks for the suggestion. Okay, Janice. Oh, Janice is back. Hey, Janice, welcome. Okay, I'm gonna be wrapping this up soon, folks, because I don't like stepping on anyone's toes. And Ben is gonna be on in about 5 minutes. Yeah, Brian, I agree. Yeah, leave the pickups in it. It's very warm, for lack of a better term. Yeah, yeah, it's warm, and it's just a really nice tone. I mean, I recorded the into the studio software the tones I was getting with the vid, so that's an SM57 I was using, and they did it justice. I mean, those pickups sound really good. I rock the blues guitar. I have a Gibson Futura, I think is what you meant, and I put Duncan ceramics in, and they sound great, awesome on clean. Cool, that's awesome. I rock. Yeah, the Futura, man. That, there's so many models of Les Paul if you don't want to spend the crazy money, and they're good guitars, man. Thanks again. Thank you, Rick Heckner. Thanks for popping in. Oh yeah, dry heat. You like the sound of it, eh? Yeah, me too, man. RJ the Mad. Be nice. Top flowers. I'm going to be buying a Flying V, and I'm torn between a Joe B. Amos and a Gibson 2018. Ooh, I don't know, man. That's a tough call, Todd. If you can't play them both, see which one sounds better. Are they the same neck profile? Those are things you can look at. The Slash Firebird is a different animal. 802 Blues. It's nothing like my guitar. It's first of all, it uses humbuckers. It's a different animal. It just has the shape, but it's not your typical Firebird. I'm just letting you know that. I'm not saying that's good or bad. I'm just saying it's a different guitar. Where's the Meteora? It's in the store, selling for $3,000. That's where it is, Guitar Pit. I'm not spending $3,000 on that guitar. As much as I love it, I'm not spending $3,000 on it. Yeah. Yeah, I've had James Severin. I've owned a Les Paul Deluxe, so I've had mini humbuckers in the past, and yeah, they do sound good. They do sound good, and they're definitely a different animal. Guitar Hack, fast neck, $400. What do I get? Fast neck for $400? Hmm. I'm thinking. That's a good question. I mean, when you say fast neck, automatically I'm thinking you want like a real slim, speedy neck, right? Um, Wolfgang pops into my head first. Uh, maybe an Ibanez. I don't know. But you know what? I go Wolfgang over Ibanez. That's what I'm thinking. Those are my first initial thoughts. If anybody's got suggestions for Nathan Madden, let him know. The Amos is a baseball. Okay, if you love the fat necks, there you go. 3,000 can find a great guitar. Oh yeah, you can get, yeah. $400 Japanese RG. Okay, Guitar Pit. He went Ibanez. Yeah, there you go. So bum the I made him isn't really. It's the same entirely. Yeah, it's a different animal. Brian Stewart. The American made Meteora is a really nice sounding guitar. I really really like it. Yeah, I rock the blues. Also says Ibanez. Jem Jr. Wolfgang Standard. Yeah. So yeah, Jason Wade's going Wolfgang. I think I'd go Wolfgang on that. Scuffed MF, welcome, buddy. We're just wrapping it up here though, man. But thank you so much for popping in. Michael Rendon, PRS. Yeah, I was thinking PRS, Mike, but he said he wanted a fast neck. And I don't know, even the pattern thin neck, I think is not a really fast neck for me anyway. Get a faster neck for 500, sure. You can get a Wolfgang for 400. Yeah, you can. Yes, you can. If anybody's got, if you've got a lot of Wolfgang owners in here, and they can tell you pricing. The Wolfgang necks are, they're good, man. Really, really good. Really nice, easy playing guitars. Okay, maybe next time. Sorry about that, Scuffed MF. Okay, wow, we got 56 people watching. Okay, I want to, oh, it's 8 o'clock. Ben's on. I want to thank everybody so much. You guys are amazing. Appreciate it so much. Love these hours. They absolutely fly by. Folks, if you haven't subbed me, please do. If you haven't subbed others in the chat, please do. Please hit that like button. Smash that like button. And we'll catch you on Monday at 9 p.m. with Eric from EVH Guitar and TV. I may do a Sunday show, a Sunday after gig show. I may do that. Um, if you're interested, I've got a link for merch below. All proceeds go to the Canadian Cancer Society. Again, this was great. Always so much fun. You guys are awesome. You rock. And we'll see you soon. Cheers, everybody. Take care.